Question: how much do you know about the Japanese national health insurance? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 11 and 1 things that you should know about the Japanese health insurance. So stay tuned for another episode on Living Gaijin. Number 1. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Once you have been confirmed as a resident in Japan, that means you have your alien card or your residence card, and it states that you are going to be living in Japan for more than 3 months. Then you need to go into your city office within 2 weeks of your eligibility and register for the Japanese national health insurance. And you only do this if you do not already have an employee health insurance. If you already have an employee health insurance, then you cannot register for the Japanese National Health Insurance Fund. Also, if you do not register on time, you will be charged in back payments up to maybe like even 2 years. So make sure that you go in within 2 weeks and register for the Japanese National Health Insurance. Also, if you lost your job, if you have a child who is not qualified under your employee health insurance, you need to go into your city office and register them under the Japanese National Health Insurance. So, it is illegal not to have health insurance in Japan. So, if you don't already have that, please sort it out. Number 2. Okay, so the second thing that you must know is that if you plan on leaving Japan permanently, you need to settle all your debts as it relates to the Japanese National Health Insurance premium. So go and pay, okay? If you plan on leaving Japan. There are actually no repercussions if you don't. It's not like they're gonna stop you at the airport and say, give me that money, you owe me. So, but out of moral obligation and proper conscience, please go and pay. You use the service, so settle your debts before you leave Japan. Number 3. Okay, say you forgot to make your payments. Then the city office will send you a reminder that you need to pay. But you didn't pay your insurance for like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Then what happens is that they then issue you a short-term insurance premium card. So instead of getting maybe like a longer premium coverage, like for a year or more, they only give you 6 months. And say after all of that, you are still lax on your payment, then what they do is that they issue this certificate that shows that you are still eligible under the National Health Insurance. However, you have to foot the entire medical expense. So, point blank, they're not going to pay that 70% or that 80% or that 90% that they had committed to in the first place. And if you're still lax, maybe over a year, they're so patient. If over a year you still haven't paid your health insurance premium, what happens is that they will take it out of your salary. They will seize your assets. If you have a car and stuff like that. So, to prevent all that embarrassment and all of that drama, pay your bill on time. Number 4! So, pregnant mommies, all the mommies to be, under the National Health Insurance Scheme, you are eligible for 420,000 yen. This amount is usually paid directly to the facility that you're going to be having your little munchkin. So you can apply for this through your city office, as well as if you do plan on having your child outside of Japan, you're still eligible for this 420,000. For more information, you can go to your city office and ask them about the procedure for doing this. Okay? So go and get that money. Number 5. The fifth thing that you should know about the Japanese national health insurance is that if you were affected by a natural disaster, which is quite frequent in Japan, like a tsunami or a major earthquake, or you have lost your job, you are now unemployed, or some scenario that would prevent you from making your payment, they actually would stop the premium for 3 months. So you won't have to make any payments for 3 months. It gives you the chance to get back up on your feet and have everything in place and being able to access healthcare during that difficult time of your life. Oh. Number 6. Okay, have you heard about the maximum ceiling amount applicable certificate? Well, that is something that is very, very important, and you can go to get the certificate at any time. And what this certificate shows is the maximum amount that you ought to pay if you are ever hospitalized. If you cannot produce this certificate during your hospitalization, then you have to pay the entire fee that's being charged by the hospital, and then you can apply for reimbursement for that money to your city office. However, this may take time, for at least about 3 months. So it's best if you just take the time, go in, make this application so that it's much easier for you in the case of any major emergency. You have this document and you don't have to pay the entire fee. You just pay the minimum that you ought to pay. We're at the end. So that is it for the first part in the 2-part series, 11 things you should know about your Japanese national health insurance. Watch out for part 2. Remember, sharing is caring. So share it, comment it, like it, and subscribe to it. And if you have any questions about anything and everything, leave me a comment. Also, I love to find out information. I love to know. I love to learn. So if you don't have the time, but you want to know something and I know, I'll share with you. If I don't know, I'll go and find out. So catch you in part 2. Bye. Sayonara.